Hi Libras, this is going to be your reading from January the 16th to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a nice month so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so how I do my readings is I start with the Angel Oracle guide here and move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. If I'm pausing for any moment, it's just because I'm trying to feel the energy that I'm feeling, because that's how I just receive information. Alright, so your angel message this week is forgiveness and understanding. Your message. As soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where the energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is the correction to human vision, is an opportunity to see things through the eyes of the soul, and ultimately it gives us an idea of what it's like to see things through the eyes of our angels. Whatever situation feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let it go, but to realize that the only person who can truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. You don't deserve to have past events get in the way of present happiness. And that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel like you don't know how to forgive, your willingness to do so will be enough. Understanding why others have committed certain acts or you yourself have made bad decisions isn't always easy. It's important to know that you are always doing the best that you can with the information and tools that you have. The more you learn in life, the greater your capacity to make choices from a space of love. When this card shows up for you, it's because angels see you as worthy of fulfilling and exciting experiences. When you are dancing with the energy of forgiveness, you are on the verge of a miracle, and this isn't a time to be weighed down by the past, but a time to see beyond it. Alright. Let's move into kind of the traditional tarot here and kind of see what this could be about. For Libra, please. Alright. Let me feel this energy that I'm feeling right now. For Libra, please. I don't know why I'm getting this energy right away, but it's kind of like seeing something through someone else's eyes was kind of what the card was saying here as well, but it's like seeing through the eyes of an angel. But I see that from you as well here. I do feel a little hostility in a way in these kind of events, but it feels like more of releasing kind of things, and I think this is where the kind of forgiveness and understanding is coming in for you. It's just kind of releasing this kind of old, or releasing this energy of the past here and starting to work together kind of with people in a way. Maybe not even with people around you, coworkers, things like that, but also maybe the universe here as well, because we have a few spiritual cards in here for you. The main energy right now is the High Priestess, which is talking about our intuition. Our intuition is really strong right now. This is kind of spiritual connection, your gut feeling that you are having here. But we have the Page of Swords coming out in the reverse right beside it, which is saying someone's not coming forward to communicate. So maybe this is a message that's coming in that you know that someone wants to talk and they're not really reaching out. Or maybe you're feeling like someone has something to say, but they aren't saying it here to you. Maybe this person could be a Taurus, because we have Taurus on here as well in the Hierophant. Hierophant energy, or could be an air sign, possibly water sign here as well. But the Hierophant is talking about kind of higher counsel, is talking about, again, could be a Taurus. This is kind of a religious figure, mentor kind of energy here. So I don't know if you kind of are maybe engaging with a new mentor or having kind of a deep conversation with a mentor here. Maybe this is someone that you kind of really look up to here as well. Or going to someone for advice with this kind of Hierophant energy. We have this page of Cups here, which is talking about this kind of emotional conversation that's to be had in these 2 weeks. This person's kind of talking to the fish, and they're kind of engaged in a conversation. Again, this conversation is heartfelt conversation. It could be maybe this communication that, or this, this conversation that's being held back here. Or this could be you in this kind of like mentor energy, right? With you is just talking it out with someone that you respect and look up to. It's, again, I always see it as kind of like a heartfelt conversation. For some of you, this has to do with people at work, because we do have the 3 of Pentacles out here, which is talking about working together on a common goal. I see some of you maybe starting to go to a therapist and working with a therapist on a common goal here as well. And I feel like this kind of working together energy that's happening here, again, it doesn't feel like just like coworkers or things like that. It feels like just people that we're trying to align with ourselves with to, it weirdly feels like to like evolate, what am I trying to say here, Libra? To evolve, like working together to evolve. It seems like, I think it's a process for you here as well, where it feels like your growth is the project in a way. I don't know how to explain that energy that I'm feeling, but it feels like that. It's like your growth. It's like, is the, working together to help you grow. And again, this maybe could be in a work situation. This could also be an emotional situation here as well. We have the 6 of Cups coming in the reverse, which is saying we're stuck in the past a little bit with something. So maybe, again, this is something that we're trying to work past here, especially with this mentor energy. I'm trying to get over, try to leave in the past. Because with this 2 of Wands, it's saying that there's many new opportunities on the way for you here. The 2 of Wands is also saying you have the world at your hands. There's lots of possible outcomes and things moving towards you here, but it still seems like, hey, you're still sticking in the past a little bit too much. Maybe the past negative things that have happened, maybe with a past person here as well, Libra. Focus on the future is kind of this energy that I'm feeling. The energy of the Queen of Wands is popping out, and the Queen of Wands in reverse is energy of feeling it can be a lot of anger that is presenting itself here for you. Maybe some of you have fire signs in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here, but when it's in the reverse, it's saying that we're feeling kind of stifled. We're not really feeling energetically driven. We're kind of in a space of more anger. We're not feeling like our talents are being shown. We're not feeling like we're being creative. We're not really feeling inspired in our life. It's interesting that we have the 3 of Cups in right after, which is talking about our social circle. The energy that I feel from this kind of 3 of Cups is like energy of, we're kind of weirdly focusing on the fun a little bit. We're focusing on the party, the celebration, but it feels like there's some inner work that needs to be kind of done here, or almost like putting on a face a little bit. You're like, yeah, everything's great, it's fun and exciting here, but I'm not feeling good on the inside, or I'm not feeling really driven, or I'm not feeling in my kind of element here. And that's kind of, there's this kind of anger around that. Is this energy I'm feeling, especially with the World card in reverse. It feels like we're kind of repeating a cycle. So I might be feeling like the same things keep happening over and over again in my life, or this pattern is kind of repeating itself here. So I think you're going to start to kind of take a look at that, and that's why maybe this kind of psychologist energy is coming, if you can afford that at the top, or this mentor energy here, because I feel like you're trying to kind of get past something here. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming out, which is my self-worth card, self-value, self-love card. It's in the upright here. So I do feel like you're starting to value yourself more, love yourself a little bit more here as well. I think that's trying to kind of regain some of this energy that we were maybe feeling with this Queen of Wands in reversed. working on yourself, working on your own value, feeling like, feeling good. Again, it's feeling like Libra. I have the King of Cups and I have the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. The King of Pentacles is energy of someone who is, could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and a water sign here. Could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It's interesting that these people are both reversed. One seems, if they're not an earth sign, it just seems they're more infatuated with money, and the other one is kind of really emotionally blocked off. I don't know if there's maybe for some of you two people right now that you are kind of dealing with, that you're kind of having a bit of conflict with, but with this kind of Eight of Cups coming up here, with your kind of emotional contentment, with your peace, with your happiness, with your wish fulfillment here, I just feel like there's a little bit of conflict happening from these two people. Like they're kind of disturbing your emotional peace, they're disturbing your kind of emotional well-being, and so there's a little bit of fights or conflicts going on with that. You're kind of like, why are you kind of affecting my peace right now? It's like here you're just causing more drama kind of coming into my life. For Libra. It's interesting. I'm getting this energy of trusting the right things are going to be coming towards you here. It's like energy if things aren't kind of really fitting right now, or that there's a lot of conflict. I feel like you're feeling like a resolution will be on the way here. I don't feel like you want to kind of be involved in this kind of conflict or this drama, so you're just kind of stepping back. Here with the Hangman energy, you're just kind of waiting. You're just kind of reflecting. You're not kind of being responsive in a way, because you're just thinking. You just want to kind of be clear here on what your actual thoughts are. I think when we kind of take that step back, when we take that time to reflect, when we take that time to slow down, to just pause and listen, information and things will be coming a little bit faster to us here. So if you're feeling like you don't know what the answer is, my advice would be just to kind of chill out for a little bit, reflect, think on things, and the answers that you'll need will come in here. We do have the Magician card coming out, which is talking about manifestation. I'm talking about that we have all the tools to kind of manifest what it is in our life that we want here. And it feels like we do. We just kind of got to get that kind of action towards it. We got to be like, okay, it's ready to work on this. I'm ready to evolve with this and start kind of moving forward and moving into kind of a new cycle of my life. I think you're kind of trusting a little bit more that there's more out there for you, that there are answers, that there are, there is kind of this hope in a way here for you, and trusting that you'll kind of get out of this place right now where you're just not feeling yourself, or maybe feeling great about things in your current life, or the situation where you're feeling really down or at a loss. I don't know if this is two people here with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles that you're deciding between. Feels like you might go a road where you're just like, I'm just going to be alone for a little bit, or I just need some time to be with myself and to think here. The Hermit card and the High Priestess are two cards of intuition, or two cards of introspection here. So again, you might be choosing to do a road where you're just like, hey, I need to just be with myself for a little bit. I just need to do some introspection. I need to feel like I need to grow. I need to listen to myself a little bit more. I'm proud of you for doing that. And when you kind of start to do that, you start to bring the self-love and value into your life, because you are bringing in that care for yourself, right? You're being like, hey, I need this right now to reflect, to know what I am thinking, to work on myself at this current moment. And you trust that. And you're just like, I trust that this is the feeling that I'm feeling right now. it's interesting. I'm just getting such just kind of level up energy from you, Libra, and it's through this kind of heartfelt honesty in a way. We have the Page of Pentacles here, which is saying that there's kind of a new idea that wants to be birthed. This is kind of like planting a seed and seeing what's grown, seeing what kind of grows here. I don't know if some of you have, like, feel like you maybe need another job, or you need something on the side to start kind of earning more money here. But I see like you're feeling like maybe you're spending too much, Libra, and you're like, okay, I need to do something else. I need to start earning money in this kind of way. Or you have a new idea to earn money here that's like, this is really smart. I can do this on the side and still work my other job and make money. I think you're going to be thinking about those things in these 2 weeks as well. All right, let me move on to some oracle cards here. For Libra. All right. So the card you got in the Starseed Oracle was the Void. Stop. Embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and all life ends. It's winter in the womb. It's funny because a lot of us are in winter right now. The fertile seeds of darkness, where all things originates and all seeds grow. Seeds, Page of Pentacles. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lies. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown and to allow the fertile darkness of nothing to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what you one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust, and that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean that things are not at work. Great weaving happens when we find a way to surrender and trust our life is being knit for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith, allow deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter of a life phase, the World card in reverse, or when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing you can do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mysteries of life. And it feels like with this Hermit card, with this High Priestess card, that's just what they're telling you to kind of do right now. It's just to be like, okay, I don't know what the next move is, but I'm just going to kind of surrender to it a little bit. I'm going to, inspect it a little bit here as well. You also got the Hangman, right? Reflection. The energy oracle you got this week is action. But is it in the reverse? Action is the acceleration that ignites your desires. When this card is reversed, you maybe find something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in consistent action, or perhaps you may need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals and be flexible yet persistent, and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. I am responsible for my own life. I take action forward to my goals and my own happiness every day. And it feels like it's more like less of a goal oriented here for you and more about your own kind of happiness, Libra. It feels like, again, like I was saying before in this reading, it feels like such a spiritual reading for you. So maybe you're going to start doing new habits where you're just like, I'm going to be meditating. I'll journal. I'll do something like that. I'll post affirmations on my wall that I'm loved, or whatever it is that you feel like you have to do here. I kind of see you doing that and evolving spiritually. All right. That was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.